Welcome everybody to another episode here with the social media hustle. I first want to say I had no idea that these videos were going to go this way. Like, this ish has taken off quickly. I mean, I knew there were other fans out there, but man, I thought I was a diehard fan. Like, yo, some of y'all will go to the grave for this franchise, and that's what's up. Like, that's what this community I'm trying to establish here on this channel when it comes to the Scream content and what it's all about. I also want to shed some light on I'm trying my best to keep this a positive community. We understand that we are all human beings, and we also understand that when we're talking about Scream, this is fictional stuff. So not only when I come up with my theories, there are other theories in the comments. We're making our own scripts in the comments. Look, like, yo, if you don't know what's going on, like, pump your brakes and just chill out. Yeah, there are loopholes in the theories that are in the comments and maybe even in my videos, but yeah, fill in those loopholes. Like, stop being negative, yo. Like, it's a freaking movie. And let's jump right back to the positive, and this is positive to me because we have reached 200 subscribers. 200. And I'm freaking proud of it. I really want to do more when it comes to Scream, and that's when it comes to this video, is me doing more. But, yo, question. Is Sidney dead? Is Sidney's character retired? Will we see a Sidney in Scream 7 if there is a Scream 7? These questions I want to go over in this video. And I also first want to go over I'm sorry, look at me, I'm tripping. Kirby being resurrected. What? Let me stop. I mean dead, but actually not dead from 4 going into 5. And yeah, y'all might hear it in my voice, I'm hesitating a little bit because, yeah, this joint controversial. But I just want to give y'all my spiel. I ain't saying nobody wrong, and I ain't saying I'm right. I just want to show y'all, or tell y'all rather, what I've been reading the last few months. And I didn't even know I was going to be on YouTube doing this stuff. If I did, I would have damn sure screenshotted some sources, or just been able to reference back to anything. And unfortunately, it's been so long ago that I was looking at this stuff that I can't prove it. But that's what YouTube is for, and that's what the social media hustle community is for, because correct me if I'm wrong, and let's just move on with it. But I'm not saying that the other side is wrong either. But actually, when it comes down to the numbers and the actual facts, yeah, I'm beat in this subject. And that's why, if y'all go back in the comments of some of the other videos, when the Kirby being dead or alive or resurrected, when that comment comes up, I'm even conceding. Like, I'm conceding defeat, because I mean, I can't prove what I got to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So I was arguing that Kirby actually died in 4 and was resurrected. And everybody brought up the commentary notes, the tweets and everything about Wes Craven, saying that he's still seeing Kirby moving when they cut away from the scene. And a lot of people just took that as like a yes, not realizing that Wes Craven was doing his job. He's supposed to be mysterious. He's supposed to keep us guessing, or this, that, and the other. And then they went to the commentary notes when they said that they shot her scene a certain way, you know, so if they can bring her back or not, which is amazing. Now, the tweet, I have seen the director's commentary. I have not seen, so I can't really even say if that's true or not, but I've seen it enough in the comments to believe it enough. So like I said, correct me if I am wrong, or just leave a note and say what you know. To take it even further, a lot of people said that you can even hear her coming into the door in the next scene. Like, you know, and yo, like I said, I thought I was a fan, but yeah, I love this community that I'm diving into here. what I always pointed out was the pool of blood that she was laying in when we cut away from the scene, and how fast that blood was pouring out. But like Wes Craven said, they shot the scene a certain way so that they can do whatever with the character when they want to do it with the character. And we had Scream 5, and finally, so after all these years of everybody going back and forth arguing about if Kirby is still alive or not, we get an Easter egg. Woodsboro survivor Kirby Reed in Scream 5. And this is where people were getting on me at right here because of this Easter egg. Now the information is going to come into the play that I cannot source. So if anybody else has heard this, and even if you have heard it, if you can source it, but this is the way I heard. This is the way that I read it a couple of months ago. But basically, we ended up getting an Easter egg in Scream 5 because Scream 6 already had the green light before Scream 5 was even completed. Scream 6's script was a Sidney Prescott script without Kirby Reed being present. When Neve Campbell declined the role due to the issues that they are having, the Sidney Prescott script was scrapped. And Kirby Reed, that character, got rewritten into the role of Sidney Prescott, not playing the role of Sidney Prescott, because I know somebody gonna try to go there with that. But they needed to replace her to have another final girl, or a different final girl. So when you take into play that Scream 6 was completed and all that was talked about before Scream 5 was even released, you know how easy it is to drop an Easter egg on a laptop screen in a movie that hasn't made it to theaters yet? Scream 5 was released in January of 2022, and the script was still being rewritten during the release of that movie. Filming or production, I believe, started in June 2022, June or July. Filming started for Scream 6. So that's how easy it is for Hollywood to do what they want to do. But it still wouldn't prove me right because, like I said, I can't source anything, but I just wanted to put my spiel or my version out there for all of y'all that think I'm just crazy. Y'all probably think I'm crazier now, but that's okay too. But let's just get on to the topic of the final girl, because Sam and Tara, they are like new school. Even though Kirby is kind of new school as well, I think us 90s babies, I think we can relate closer to Kirby because of the way Scream 4 was dropped on us. She's not an original character, but she's the closest to original if you're going to take out Sidney. I mean, other than Gale, of course, but I guess they're not going in Gale's direction. And we'll get into Scream 7 and that talk sometime in the near future. But it like brings up a question. I've brought up the fact that Sidney might make a surprise return and be GhostFace. I know that's far-fetched, or a surprise return in general. But if she doesn't, like, you know, is Sidney Prescott's character dead? Like, we all hear rumors in Hollywood or hear interviews, but the way things get passed down, words get changed around so much, things get changed around so much. But it said that Neve Campbell did say that if they were to try to kill off her character, then she wouldn't participate. But now if you bringing back Kirby to be the final girl, or, you know, it seems like she may be the target actually in this movie, then really what does that leave for Sidney? Like, what would that leave for her? Like, are they going to retire her character? Like, you know, are they just going to, this is Sidney. It's just kind of frustrating because, I understand, like, I understand moving on and continuing things, but like, they can just stop Scream and just come out with something else. If they want all the original characters gone and want a new story, that's just a new story. That's just a new movie. They can do a Scream spinoff. They don't have to try to sell us Scream and give us new characters. As good as the movies have been, as you know, the technology is better, the gore is better. I don't give a damn about Samantha and Tara. I don't give a damn about that. They can die in the opening scene of Scream 6 and I will be perfectly fine with that scenario. Am I just on my own stance like that? Does anybody else feel that way? And then jump back to Kirby. They say Kirby is such a fan favorite. Like, am I one of the only people out here that, why? Why is Kirby a fan favorite? She's the same. They don't have to bring her back. I'm not gonna say I'm upset about Kirby coming back because it adds a great level of interest. But what's special about Kirby? That she was a suspect to be Ghostface? But now her growing up, surviving, doing interviews, and becoming FBI. Like, where they going with this? So it adds a level of interest. And then let's quickly touch on Gail because, you know, it said they must be going in a different direction because Gail won't be the final girl. Is Gail about to go? Like, it's really, y'all, is this why Neve Campbell really declined this role? Like, really, if that is true, really, they killing off the originals. This ain't cool, yo. Give the new generation stab. Give them that. Call that mess like Back to Woodsboro or don't call that joint Scream. Call that joint But nah, back to it, yo. Is Gail really about to die? Like, her scene, man, from the trailer. I guess I just don't know how to react, or maybe I'm just stuck in my generation. But yeah, that's what this video was just about, y'all. Like, is our final girl Sidney Prescott? Will she be back if there is going to be a Scream 7? Are they going to retire her character? Are we going to open up Scream to find out Sidney Prescott has died? Like, what's it going to be, y'all? What's it going to be? But thank y'all for y'all time. Once again, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Like this video, share this video. I want to touch every member of the Scream community if I can. Like, it's all of our brains together. We can figure this out. Shit, we might even help them write the next movie. You never know.